What's up, Seahorse Army? This is technically a part 2. I did not label it as a part 2 necessarily, but yeah, basically the video is getting really long and the haul is really long. If you haven't seen the flea market portion of this video, please go watch that first because there's spoilers. This is a huge haul, so I made it its own video. I decided to separate everything, so that's why you're seeing it like this. So anyway, I don't want to talk anymore because I already talk enough in the footage of the haul, so let's just get right to it. Oh my god, you guys, this was a wild trip. We were there for a little bit longer than normal, and to be fair, I only bought from 4 vendors. So, but the vendors that I did buy from, like, I was so surprised to find some of the things that I found. This is just wild. Okay, so I already went through and identified the first half. The second bag I have not identified, so I'll pause the video, identify the rest of them, and then when I get to those. But I want to show you everything once again. I'm trying to keep it in order, so that way I can, keep track of which vendor that I bought from and the order that I got things in. So anyway, all right, I'm just going to go through. I do have tabs pulled up in my phone, so that way I can see like all the, the different things that I got and what their names are and everything. Okay, so let me start off with some of the stuff that's a little bit more basic, or like things that I already have maybe, or something like that. And then we'll kind of work my way up to the exciting things. Not to say I'm excited about all this, but they're just like, I want to save the best for last kind of type of thing. So to start off, let's start here with the fairy tale bird. So, I did get a fairy tale bird. Now, I got, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items. And out of the 10, like for the ponies, he was asking $5 each, which honestly, that was a fair price. I was getting, since I got 10 of them, I got multiple items. I tried to haggle with him a little bit, see if he would take 40. And then he came back at 45. Well, he was going to say, no, they're $5 each. I was like, you know what? That's fair. That is more than fair. I'm okay with that. But then he said 45 because this one has no hair. So I'm going to have to rehair this one. So basically, I bought everything else and he threw this one in for free. So I paid 45 for everything. But anyway, so this is Huggy Tails. Now, I believe I have Huggy Tails, I think. But I got this one specifically because the price was really good, and this will be a great project bird to work on because I've been wanting to customize some fairy tale birds for quite a while now. So I'm really happy about that one. So we'll set that. I've tried to push the camera as far back as I can and pull this because I've got so much stuff that I have to show you today. Or that I want to show you, or I bought so much that this is going to be completely covered. So I'm probably going to have to take some stuff down at some point to make room for more. Okay, so let's look at this. So I got a Moon Dreamers bear. Now, I did look this up. This is from a set of, it was this is like the mount, and it came with a Moon Dreamers doll, and this is her mount. This is her companion or whatever. So the set was Blinky and Ursa. So let me just show you the picture. So this is what the doll looked like. This is Blinky. So she had pink hair, cute little Moon Dreamers. I'm not like super into the Moon Dreamers. I don't need them. Like, I don't know. I've come across them before, and usually the prices are a little bit higher anyway, but I don't have to have them. So like, I didn't bother. I don't collect Moon Dreamers. But I saw this bear in particular, and I've seen it in other people's collections. By the way, this bear's name is Ursa Major, which is cute because it's like the star constellation, Ursa Major. But anyway, I wasn't sure about this saddle because there's a molded on saddle and painted on. So I was like, is this a pony saddle or something? Like, I didn't know if this was supposed to go with her. But yes, if I show you right there, you can see, hold on, I guess I should zoom in. There's the picture of the bear with the saddle. So this is the bear's original saddle. Now, even though I don't normally collect Moon Dreamers, I saw this, I thought it was really cute. To me, it's pony adjacent, if that makes sense. You know, it's kind of similar in the realm of My Little Pony type toys, kind of like the fairy tale birds, you know. This is made by Hasbro. Is this, I don't know who this is made by. Oh, this is also Hasbro. Well, there we go. But I think it'll clean up well. And if nothing else, it's a polar bear and it's pastel colors, you know, like, I thought it would look cute with my Christmas display. So if nothing else. So I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get it. I don't know if I'll collect many more Moon Dreamers things because it's not really my thing. I didn't grow up with them. I didn't know about them when I was a kid. So I wasn't that into the idea. So I'm not collecting them. I just, at the price, I was like, sure, let me get it. It's kind of like with keepers. Like, I don't necessarily want to collect keepers, although a lot of My Little Pony collectors also collect keepers. I do want some keepers though. I want the mini or the smaller ones, the baby keepers, because those are the ones that are like this. They're kind of like the size of ponies and they're a similar like vinyl material with rooted brushable hair. So like I do want those, but I don't want the big hard plastic ones. I'm not interested in those. So I might collect those if I ever come across. I've never come across them in the wild, but if I ever do, I might collect them. But anyway, okay, you're a little taller. I'll set you here in the back. Moving on, let's finish up the non-pony related items from this lot. So I got these two little pretties. So this is a little pretty kitty, My Little Pretty Kitty. Hold on, what are they even called? I never know because it's made by Mattel and it was in a competition with My Little Pony. And a lot of people online list them as My Little Pretty, but they are not My Little Pretty. They are just Little Pretties. And the reason I brought both of them up here at the same time, apparently these came in a set. I didn't realize it. This one I don't have, so I could have just bought this. This one I do actually have. I didn't think I had her until after I bought her, and then I looked at her little picture, her little cutie mark, basically. It's a little bumblebee. I do have this one already, but that's okay. I still picked it up, and I was surprised. I did not realize they are part of a set. They came together. It was just, you know, a coincidence that I decided to buy both of them. But it's not really a coincidence that they were together in the same lot from the same vendor because they came together originally. So the kid that played with these, you know, still had them together basically. Now, this was from the Glitter and Grow set. So this puppy had a gimmick where you could pull the tail and make it longer and then the ears get shorter, or you could pull the ears and then the tail gets shorter. So it was kind of like that, like a brush and grow gimmick. Now, the hair on the inside is extremely matted and extremely knotted. So it doesn't work very well and the tail doesn't get that long. But I'm going to do my best to clean up the hair. Hopefully I can fix the hair. Luckily the puppy itself is not in bad condition. So I think the puppy will clean up pretty well. It's the hair that I'm going to have to try to clean up. Same thing with this one. This one has a ton of little braids, but I can take those braids out and hopefully I can clean it up and fix the hair. Since I already have this one, I don't know if I'll end up keeping it. I might sell it or I might give it to a friend who also collects these. I don't know. But we'll see. So yeah, no, I was really excited to get some more little pretties, because a lot of pony collectors also collect, the little pretties because, like I said, they're pony adjacent, right? You know, a lot of people mistake them for My Little Pony brand items, but, I like them. It's same reason, you know. Okay, moving on to the ponies. Let me show you the ones I already have. So this was a duplicate. I already have a few of this is Wave Dancer from the first line of Sea Ponies. and she's in really decent condition. Her colors are vibrant, which is great. The head is not attached. I mean, it's attached, but like it's not glued down. So I can probably look inside and see. It's a little dirty, and it is dirty inside. So I'll probably have to clean her out. But oh, dang, I wish I didn't do that, because now I gotta manhandle this neck hole here. Gotta manhandle the pony there. But anyway, all right, got her back together. Also, some of these things, because it was outside and it was cold this morning, and then it was heating up, like the moisture was condensing on a lot of the items I was looking at. Like some of the Barbie boxes were all fogged, and I had to like wipe away so I could see the face and everything. So some of these ponies a lot of these were wet when I picked them up, but like not like soaking wet, like morning dew wet, and she's got wetness inside. So hopefully that doesn't cause like mildew or rust or anything like that. But anyway, I don't have, I could have set it right there in the little pencil holder and she'll stand up, but she's in the way. I'm just gonna lay her down over here. And just know that I have a sea pony. All right, so another one I already have. This is Zigzag. So this is one of the pony friends, and I do already have this one. It was a gift from one of my viewers. So to whoever you were, I a lot of times in the moment, I don't remember who it was that gave me a certain gift when I mention it. And I always feel bad because I want to say thank you to you directly, but you know who you are. So somebody already sent me a Zigzag, so I do have one and it was a gift. But you don't come across these pony friends that often. And for $5, that was, yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want to pass that up. Let me go ahead and get it, clean it up. I don't mind having doubles from the G1 My Little Pony line anyway, but then I also have it for a trade or something like that. So kind of like is this the same thing with this? Like I have it as a trade or something. So all right, let's go ahead and start figuring this part out here. All right, so the next ponies, these ones I actually don't already have. Okay. I don't remember if I have this one. I know for a fact I have a reproduction, but I don't know if I have an original, and that's why I got this one, because I don't think I have an original. And this one's in decent condition. She's a little dirty, has a little bit of a scrape on her lip right there, but this is Sky Dancer from the first set of Rainbow Ponies. And I'm more of a fan of the second set because I like the colors that they chose for that set a little more. But yeah, this is, I think, I believe from the first set of Rainbow Ponies. And I love this pony. She's so pretty. And I literally just recently reviewed, actually just yesterday, I reviewed and unboxed the Totally Rad ponies. So now I can kind of compare Sky Dancer to Sky Dancer, different pose. This one, the original one is in the Firefly pose, whereas the Totally Rad one is in the surprise pose. So it is Sky Dancer in a different pose, but oh, it looks so weird. She looks so pastel and washed out compared to the Totally Rad is so vibrant. That's wild. Anyway, but yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% sure, but if I have this one already, I don't believe I do, but I could be wrong. Either way, she's in a good condition. So her hair is nice and floppy and soft. Like I said, a little bit of a scrape on her lip in the front. And she's a little dirty and played with, but that's okay. I don't mind cleaning up the ponies. Okay, so next up, this is one of the, what is it called? This is one of the Sweet Kisses ponies. This is Happy Hugs. So I saw this one. Now, I don't have this one in my collection. I did have it at one point, but this was only released, this is a US exclusive. It was not released in Europe or the UK. So I actually sent mine to Lao Sky Painter as a gift last year for a Christmas gift. So since I knew she didn't have this in her collection, just because Lao has such an impressive, amazing collection of My Little Ponies, but it is also very full. Like, she has so many ponies, and there's very few that she is still missing. There's still several. She doesn't have all the ponies in the world or anything, but a lot of the ponies that she doesn't have are either really expensive or really hard to find, and those are the reasons she doesn't have them. Or like this pony, weren't released in Europe, so she never really had a chance to get it, and if she wanted it, she'd have to order it online and have it shipped from the US. So because it was one that I had that I knew she didn't have, I wanted to send it to her as a gift to help add to her collection. Like I said, because I knew she didn't have it. So anyway, now I have her again. But yeah, I'm so happy to have her in my collection because she is in really good condition. And I do like this pony a lot. I love the coloring. She's really cute. I love the Sweetheart Sister ponies. They're really, really cute. Yeah, so I'm happy to have her again. Speaking of Sweetheart Sister ponies, got this one. This one is Twinkler. Now, I do have this one, but the one that I have, I got for super cheap. And I got a good deal on this one too. But I got her for super cheap, and she is in horrible condition. Super dirty, like really grimy and dirty, and has cut hair. And I bought that one specifically to customize. But now I actually have one in a good condition, so that way I can have her in my collection. So this is from one of the Sweetheart Sisters lines as well. Hold on, let me look it up and see if it says like what line specifically. Oh, she's one of the glittery Sweetheart Sister ponies, because I think the first set of Sweetheart Sister ponies, or one of the first sets, they look like this. They have this is one of my favorite ponies, by the way. But anyway, had like flowers and stuff like that. They have the little flower earring on the ear and stuff like that. And then when this set came out, this one, they're kind of like a twice as fancy pony because their cutie mark is all over their body instead of just on their flank. And their symbols are glittery, and they have tinsel in the hair. So she still has her earring, which is great. Because even this, I think this is Cha-Cha, or is this Cha-Cha? I forgot her name. But hers is broken. She has the earring, but see how it's like shorter? Hers is broken. Luckily for this one, for Twinkler, her earring is not only it's there, because a lot of times they're missing, but it's not broken. It's intact, which is great. But I'm so happy to have found her in a good condition, because like I said, the other one I'm customizing. So this one will be like for my collection, my proper collection, whatever. Now, probably the one I am the most excited for from today, or from this, at least from this lot, if nothing else, is this one. This is Baby Princess Sparkle. And there is another pony called Princess Sparkle from the Princess Ponies, who is a purple unicorn with blue hair and has the 3D cutie mark on the side. This is Baby Sparkle, so Princess Baby Sparkle. And I knew about this pony because every time I looked for the other princess ponies, the regular full-size Princess Sparkle, the unicorn, this one also comes up because her name is also Princess Sparkle, you know. It's just this is the baby version. She has a glittery castle for her cutie mark, and she's not a unicorn, but she does have a star on her forehead and tinsel in the hair. She's a white baby pony with the fading pink hair, but her hair is still pink, like really pink. So she's in great condition. She's just dirty, which I can clean up. The thing is, this pony goes for a lot of money on eBay, and I don't like paying those prices. So a lot of times when there's a pony that's really expensive secondhand, I just go without. You know, I just don't get it. But yeah, I mean, I've been waiting for the price to become reasonable because I would love to get this pony. I cannot believe I just found one at the flea market, and for $5. I'm so happy about that. I'm so grateful that I was able to find this, and she's in such a good condition. And, you know, being able to get her for $5, I was so excited. After I picked her up, I like showed my mom. I was like, I had to bring her out and show her and be like, oh my gosh, look at the one I got. I'm so happy. Not because of the monetary value, mind you, just for my own personal collection, because this is a pony that I didn't think I was going to be able to have because she was too expensive for me. So the fact I was able to get her for $5 just makes me so happy. All right, so the next vendor that I ended up buying something from, I got some dolls. So I got some Cherry Mary Muffin dolls and some Playground Kids. So let me show you the Cherry Mary Muffin dolls first, because those are the ones that I saw first. So this one, now I looked them up. The other ones are just Cherry Mary Muffin, and this is a different name. This is Betty Berry. So, and these were $5 each. So that was another good price. How do you open this? Aha, there you go. So yeah, for $5 each, the fact that I was able to find these in a decent condition, they're not complete. They don't have, she doesn't have, her bow is missing, and she doesn't have any of her accessories like the tray of muffins or her little helper or her brush. She doesn't have any of that, her brush. It's just a doll, but she has her dress and she's in good condition. This is Betty Berry. She's in her original dress. However, she does not have her apron. Unfortunately, most of the time when you find these secondhand, you're lucky if they're wearing the correct dress, but they almost never have their apron. So I'm not surprised and I'm not upset about it. For $5, I'm fine. But I love Cherry Mary Muffin. Cherry Mary Muffin was one of the doll lines I always wanted when I was a kid because I was aware of them. I saw commercials, I saw them at the toy store, but I never got to have one as a kid. I never even got to play with one. No, that's not true. I got to play with one probably one time because I knew I got to smell them and they're scented and they smell really good and everything. And I was like, I want one of these for myself. Because like we went to like one of our, like my mom's friend's kid's birthday party or something and got a present, and it was a cherry, not this one, but it was a Cherry Mary Muffin doll. And I remember like looking at it and holding the package, and they had the little hole so you can smell the perfume or whatever. And I just wanted one so bad when I was a kid, and I never got to have one. So now that I'm a grown up with adult money, I'm gonna do what I want. For $5, I'm so happy with this. Also, is she scented? No, she's not scented anymore, unfortunately, but that's okay. You know, these dolls are like almost 40 years old at this point, so I'm not surprised if they're no longer scented. She doesn't smell dirty. She's at least clean, so that's good. I might fix up her hair a little bit, but other than that, she's in a really good condition. I'm really happy that I have a new Cherry Mary Muffin character that I did not already have. So let me go ahead and set her there. Okay, hold on. I gotta start moving this stuff forward. Like I said, this is a really big haul today, so some of the stuff is gonna be like out of the frame as well, but here we go. We can do this. So next up, now this is Cherry Mary Muffin, the character, but it is a different version than what I have. I do not have this one. So this one is, let's see here, is it like from a secret? Is it like a special set or anything? No, but this is from 1990. This is like the second release, or a later release for Cherry Mary Muffin. This is with the new face mold, because this is the original face mold with a closed mouth smile. Really cute, but I like this one more. This one, she is smiling with her teeth. And I think this face mold looks so much cuter. I like this one a lot more. This is one with pink hair. So once again, she's clean. But she is not in her original dress. But I'm okay with that. I actually like this dress more than the one she came with. Because the one she came with kind of looks like a Moondreamer's dress to me. But this one looks more like Cherry Mary Muffin to me. So not her original dress. She doesn't have her original belt. No other accessories or anything were in the bag. It was just the doll. But she's really, really cute. She has tinsel in her hair. And even though it is Cherry Mary Muffin, normally that character is blonde. But this one, she has pink hair. And the website I'm looking at is marymuffinland.net. And they have a cute little identification thing. First, they ask you what color the shoes are, then what color the eyes or the hair is, and then, you know, they have their little process of elimination to like identify the doll, and that's how I was able to find out which doll this is, and it just says Cherry Mary Muffin, so I guess that's the character. But anyway, so super cute. I love this dress, this little polka dot dress with like the purple and yellow and pink dots. I think it's super cute. I actually do really like that. Okay, hold on. I don't know how. Here. They can sit. So they can sit down here. And then I did get a third Cherry Mary Muffin. I think I should not have gotten her because I do already have her. Now, this is, once again, like a second release or a later release of Cherry Mary Muffin from 1988 to 89. So this came out before this one. But, oh, her hair is so soft. She's not really scented. She just smells like a toy. You know, some older vintage toys have their own smell. It's not a bad smell. It's just you can smell the plastic and stuff. That's what she smells like. So she's clean. This is not her dress. Now, this one I was able to identify because light pink shoes, blue eyes with frizzy hair or crimped hair. And it is a Cherry Mary Muffin, which I do have. And I have her original dress and her... I believe I have her hat. But she's in a bag. She's over there somewhere. So I do have her. I don't remember if it was a gift or if I bought it on eBay. But I do have her. If it was a gift, if you sent it to me, let me know in the comments, please. Because I totally forgot about that one. But I do have her. I just remember liking this face mold more. And the other one is definitely way more complete. $5 is not a bad price. But since I already have the doll... I didn't need to get this one. But I didn't realize it until after I bought it. It's fine. I didn't realize it until I got home and I identified her, but that's okay. The dress I don't have. This is a different dress than the one that I have. It goes to one of the other dolls, but I don't know which one. I don't know if it's one that's supposed to smell like peppermint or something else. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is not her original dress. It's just like a cute red and white striped dress. And I'll go ahead and set her there. All this talking, I'm starting to lose my voice. Now let's take a look at these. These are the Playground Kids dolls. Now these are dolls that I had when I was a kid. One of them was given to me from the neighbor girl across the street. And then the other one I found at a thrift store one day. But I have their names here. Hold on. I had to look them up. And the thing with these... There is no database that I can find for these dolls. This is more, you just kind of have to get lucky. Oh no, I looked it up on here. Hold on. Oh, that's right. Okay. Sorry, I had to look up their names. So yeah, the thing is there's no database for these ones. However, if you use Google Lens, it will help you to identify. I also, it's just kind of like when you look them up and you are lucky enough to find a picture of them in the box. On the box, it says their name. So... These, hold on, I'm going to move these out of the way for right now, just because they're in the way. Hold on, let's, here, I'm going to put you down there. Okay, so here we go. So these are the Playground Kids. They're called Playground Kids dolls, and they came in different heights. So some of them were a little shorter than others. These are the medium ones because I think there was one size shorter than these, that smaller kids, and there was one size taller than these. So they had longer torsos and longer limbs. But they are these soft-bodied, kind of like a rag doll, but with the fashion doll vinyl head with rooted hair. So this is Melissa. I don't know, I was able to find her, but only pictures of her by herself. I couldn't find her in the box, so I don't know if she came with accessories or what additional outfit piece. They all usually came with an additional skirt or jacket or vest, kind of like how this one has. But I couldn't find a picture of her with what else she came with. But anyway, so their bodies are made of this outfit. So even if the clothing comes off, they're not naked because their plush body is made like the sweatshirt she's wearing, and the leggings and the socks she's wearing are the legs. They make up the legs basically. And she has a vinyl head with rooted hair. And then the hands are a plastic, maybe a vinyl, I don't know, but they're kind of rubbery. And they're shaped like this so they can hold on to things because a lot of the play sets had they had scooters they could ride on or a swing set that they could sit on or whatever. So their hands could hold on to the handles and stuff. And then the feet are all kind of a dense plastic molded shoe. So the shoes don't come off and they're painted. And they're heavy. The shoes are heavy. They're weighted. So you can kind of see their legs are flopping around here. But it kind of helped to hold them upright when they're sitting in certain play sets and stuff like that. But anyway, so this is Melissa. She's kind of a redhead, like a light ginger or a strawberry blonde, half hair, you know, half up. I don't know if this is her original hairstyle or not, but her hair is crimped. And, oh, it's nice. This is a nylon. Okay. I mean, it's a little frizzy, but I think this is a nylon material. So that's actually kind of nice. And then this one is Becky. So this one I also had to look up. She is not wearing her original shirt, and I'm wondering if this shirt might have gone to Melissa, because they were both from the same vendor, but who knows? No, Becky was supposed to have... Hold on, where is it? I just saw her in the box. Oh yeah, she had like a little shirt that went over the pink shirt, and the shirt was like white with black spots, like Dalmatian print. And it looks really cute. So, but this one just has like an over shirt that could have gone to any of the dolls, really. This pink white polka dot shirt is removable, but the rest of it is not. Like the skirt is part of it. But yeah, no, she's really cute. She's just got a ponytail. Once again, I think her hair is nylon because it feels like My Little Pony hair, like vintage My Little Pony hair. So decent hair quality. I loved these dolls. I did have a couple. I don't remember which ones I had. I just knew I had them. I mean, like, I don't remember the names of the ones that I had. But I remember I had a blonde... Oh! There's the one I had. So the one I had blonde hair with a purple shirt, green leggings, and pink leg warmers. I don't remember what outfit piece she came with over it, but I remember vividly having that one specifically. I want her again. And then I had one of this size, but that's the one I honestly don't remember which one I had. Because I got her much later and I found her at a flea market. The other one was the one I got from my neighbor. And then even though I was aware of the smaller size ones, I never had any, so I'm not sure about those. But anyway, so yeah, these are the Playground Kids dolls. They are super cute. I really just want... Like, I don't know if I'm going to go crazy collecting these. I just thought that $4 per doll was a decent price. So that's why I decided to pick them up, because it was $8 for the two of them. So I would really like to get the one that I had when I was a kid. Just because I really like... or I want to get brunette one, really. But yeah. So I don't know if I'm... Like I said, I'm not going to go too crazy. But I had to pick them up for that price. Okay, so after all of this, after that vendor, so by the way, the Cherry Mary Muffins and the Playground Kids, those are from the same vendor. So, and I have purchased from her before. Last month, I bought some other ponies. I got the Sunspot, the glitter pony, and what else did I get from her? I don't remember. I think I got a baby pony. Maybe I got a couple baby ponies. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I have bought from her before. But this time I didn't get any ponies because the only ponies she had there were marked a little high for me. They were like $20 each. I think there was one that was like $10, but it was one that I already have. So, and then there was a baby Firefly, which I'm still not 100% sure if I have. Did I pick one up last time? Maybe I picked one up last time, so maybe I do have one now. But $8, like it was in good condition, but it was $8. I didn't want to buy it. Anyway, so after this vendor, I did go back and I was looking at those Barbies. I decided to go ahead and get the Kira. She's just so pretty. And the one that I have is not great condition. Her eye paint is so dark. Like, it's so weird the way it's done. Even on this one looks way better than mine. But even with hers, it doesn't fit the mold right. So it makes her eyes look really dark and hard to see for some reason. But she is so gorgeous. It is Sun Sensation Kira. Yeah, I mean, it's an official Kira. It's not like one of the other Kiras that has a different name. I did look at the, here's the back of the box. I don't think I'm going to do a dedicated unboxing for this doll or include it. And I have way too many dolls in boxes. So I'm just going to unbox her now so I can show her to you. Oh my gosh, way, way better condition. Especially her hair. Oh my gosh. Okay, she did come with a brush. So let me show you the brush. Here we go. It's a classic Barbie brush from the 90s or from, 80s, 90s. I forgot how long they were using this style, but this is probably my favorite Barbie brush. I love this color. This is one of my favorite colors. Probably my favorite color, I don't know. But anyway, this turquoise color, I think this is my favorite Barbie brush that I have. But anyway, we'll set that there. And then I got the Kira out, and she is so beautiful. I'm so glad that I got her. He was asking $10. I have a feeling I could have haggled with him, and I could have offered, I was thinking of offering $8, but I don't think I had 8 ones. I still would have had to give him a 10, and he would have had to break the 10, but like, anyway, whatever, it's fine. But yeah, so she is just so beautiful. I love that I was able to get her at a reasonable price new inbox. I know that I said a while ago that like when I was at the doll show, I think it was in that video maybe, I mentioned liking, preferring to get Barbie's new inbox if I can. And that is true to an extent if I can get them at a really good price. Because I love when they're already in a really good condition, already clean, already complete. She has all of her accessories, like, she has her little star earrings and the necklace and everything. So like, I love when I know that they're complete, but I still like getting dolls like this if I can piece together and find the pieces at a flea market and, complete the doll that way. If I'm being honest, I would rather do that. I enjoy that so much, being able to piece them together. I just don't have patience when I'm looking through accessories, like, because I'm standing there and it's a lot of small stuff, and usually most vendors don't have it sorted. I actually didn't find, there was one vendor that had Barbie accessories. They were sorted, but there wasn't a lot of vendors that had just like Barbie clothes or Barbie accessories, at least not this trip today. But yeah, no, I said that in that other video, but really I do enjoy that if I can. But when I'm like walking around for 2 hours straight and like bending over like a table, like looking at these, especially if I'm filming, trying to like go through the accessories and stuff, I lose patience and I get frustrated. I'm like, I don't want any of it. So I need to stop doing that because I've recently found some really good Barbie fashions from the 90s because I took the time to go through it. So I want to start doing that more. But like a Barbie like this, it was $10, which is an okay price. Like, I'd rather pay less, obviously, but I was paying more because she was new in box and because I knew that she was like gonna be in like perfect condition, basically. So that's why I decided to go ahead and get her. Plus, I figure I could sell the other one, because I plan on selling at the World Doll Day show in McClellan, which is going to be in April of 2026, maybe the beginning of April, I think. I'm not sure, but I do plan on selling more dolls at that. So I think I'll sell the other Sun Sensation Kira that I have at that doll show, and then I'll keep this one now that because like I said, this one looks a little bit better. Her face paint looks better, and she's brand new, so her hair is gorgeous. Okay, this is only half of the haul. I still have another bag of ponies. So I'm going to take all this down. I want to go through and identify these ponies really quick. So I'm going to take a quick break. For you, it's only going to be a few seconds, so keep watching. But when I come back, I'll show you the rest of the ponies that I bought. And yeah, I'm really excited. I got some really good ones. Okay, I am back and I've got the other ponies sorted and identified and everything. So let me start off with the ones that I believe that I already have, or that I might already have. I'm not sure. So this first one, I know for a fact I have, but I picked her up because this is in way better condition than the one that I have. So this is one of the Magic Message ponies. Hold on, let me pull it up so I can get her name. There she is. All right, this is Mirror Mirror. So this is one of the Magic Message ponies. The cutie mark, it's a darker color, like her cutie mark is a mirror. And if you heat it up, I don't know if the heat from my hand will be enough, but if you heat it up by holding it, then it'll do a color change thing, and you'll see like a picture on underneath or whatever Let's see. My hands aren't warm enough right now to make it appear. It did appear earlier. But anyway, usually these symbols for these magic message ponies, they either will get bubbly, like they'll actually lift up off the pony, or they get scratched or something. They're very delicate. In fact, these ones are kind of sticky. But this pony is just in overall better condition. She's definitely dirty. I definitely need to clean her up. She has some marks like on her bottom lip right there, but this is in better condition. The paint is in way better condition than the one I already have. Ugh, the hair's, oh, that's all stiff. There's something in the hair, like, I don't even know what. But, yeah, I need to clean her up. So, you know, get her nice and clean and add her to my collection. Next one, this one I don't know if I have in my collection because I have one, but there's two Earth ponies from this set and they're both orange. So I don't know which one I have and which one I don't have. I believe this is probably the one I have, most likely, with my luck. But this is from the Baby Sparkle Ponies, and this is Baby Starflower. So I don't know if I have Baby Starflower or if I have Baby North Star. I have one of the two, but I'm not 100% sure which one it is that I have. The one I am missing is Baby Firefly. That is a pink one with a kite for the cutie mark. Sparkle ponies are some of my favorite ponies, so like I don't mind having duplicates either way. But yeah, no, I picked this one up. Super cute, but I might already have. Sorry about that. I ran out of space on the memory card, apparently. I still had all of my Halloween videos on the camera that I forgot to clear out. Anyway, okay, so I forgot what I was saying, but anyway, Baby Sparkle Pony. But yeah, there's some of my favorites, so I don't mind having duplicates. And if I don't have this one, then now I have hers. So I'm happy about that. Anyway, okay. Next up, this is another one I'm actually not confident that whether I have it or not. I don't think I have this one because I think it's one that I've been wanting for a while. Hold on. Okay, yes. So this is one of the ones that I am not completely confident as to whether I have this one or not. I believe it was one of the ones I was still missing, but I could be wrong about that. Anyway, this is one of the Windy Wings, one of the winger ponies. They have the Summer Wings and the Windy Wings. The Summer Wing ponies have cutie marks that are like animals or insects. So like butterflies, honeybees, hummingbirds, you know, like different things like that. The Windy Wings have something that's more like seasonal or like locations, except one has a cow jumping over the moon. But anyway, this one is a purple one. Her name is Flurry, and she has a snowflake for her cutie mark, which is so cute. Now, unfortunately, her right wing is bent in two places. It is bent at the base and then again right here. So that's unfortunate, but it's not the worst I've seen. At least she has her wings, because I've come across a couple that have broken wings. Now, this seller did have 3 winger ponies. I think the other 2 specifically were summer wing ponies, but I know for a fact I have those other 2. And this vendor, this was the one, it was the first one I saw, but they weren't set up, and the last one I went to on my way out. And they're nice, and their prices are on the high end of being fair. So they're not bad prices, but they are a little high, and they're usually really firm with their prices, but I've bought enough times from them that he's willing to negotiate prices with me, which I really appreciate. He's super nice, the guy that was there, and he remembered me from, you know, like I've bought multiple things from them before. So because of that, he was willing to work with me on the prices. Originally, he wanted $10 each, and when I first only saw the baby ponies, I'm like, ooh, $10 each for all these baby ponies? I mean, maybe the wingers are worth it, but the baby ponies, it's like, that's a little steep. So I figured, let me pick all the ones that I want, and then I'll haggle, and I'll see if he'll do a lower price. And he did. I got like 5 of them, and he wanted $10 each, but I was like, would you take 40? And he was like, yeah, I can do 40 for you. You're a good customer, like blah, blah, blah. Which I just kind of laughed at. I thought that was kind of funny, but I appreciated nonetheless. But then he's like, oh, I have more. And I was like, oh, what? So he went back, like behind his truck. He had this thing. It's like a plastic thing of shelves. And there was more ponies, and they were the adult ponies. And that's where I saw like this one and all the other ones I'm going to show you. These 2 were out in front. They were on the little shelving right there with the baby ponies. But this one and all the other ones were back in the back. And I'm so glad he said something, because I found some ones I'm really, really excited about. And some of these, $10 is very much worth it. So I was happy to pay the price. I did end up getting from him a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 ponies. And I offered him $90 and he accepted that. So that comes down to roughly about $8 per pony. Not bad, all things considered, when you see some of the ones I picked up. Anyway, so this is one, like I said, I'm not 100% sure if I have, but if I have it, one will be in my normal collection, and the other one is going with my Christmas decorations because of her coloring and the snowflake and everything. Like, I don't know, I like that for my Christmas decorations. I'd love to have like winter themed ponies to go with that. But anyway, okay, so we'll put these here. Okay, so next up, let me show you these other baby ponies that I picked up. So there's 2 of them because they go together. They are a set. So these are some newborn baby twin ponies, and he had both of the twins. So, and I know they're 2 different ponies because you could tell the pose. So this one is kind of looking that way, and this one is kind of looking that way. So they're in slightly different poses, even though they look like the same pony. So they are the newborn baby twins, and I've got both of them together. They didn't have any of their accessories. Usually the newborn baby twins come with like a baby bottle, some diapers maybe. They come with like 2 brushes, 2 bottles, 2 brushes, and usually another toy that's made by Hasbro. So like a little miniature version of a glowworm, a little miniature version of like the Play School toys. And then sometimes they'll come with a playset piece. So some of them came with a sandbox, some of them came with a little teeter-totter, and some of them came with little snail, like rocking chairs, and some of them came with like a baby crib or whatever. I do have some of the other ones. Like, for example, I know I have Big Top and Topper, or Big Top and Toppy, or is that the name? Yeah. And then I think I have, I don't know what all their names are. It doesn't like show pictures of them. But anyway, I at least have 3 of the sets now, because I have this set. I know I have Big Top and Topper, because I got those from Enzo. He got them for me. And then I have at least like one other set that I know I have. And then another one that I have, I have 4 sets. Because I also have that one with the orange and the pink one, and I know I recently got those. So yeah, I'm starting to get all the newborn baby twins, and I'm super excited for it. Now, I have 0 idea which one is which. I will have to look into it to see if I can identify which one is... hold on, did I say their names already? I did look it up on my phone. I had to look it up on my phone. This is Rattles and Tattles is the name that Google Lens is giving me. I do not know which is which one is Rattles and which one is Tattles, but they are little white unicorns with yellow hair, and their cutie mark is so cute. It's like a little bunny, like a little stuffed animal bunny rabbit. So really cute. I absolutely adore these newborn baby twins. I just think they're so cute. These ones are incredibly dirty, but other than that, they're in really good condition. So I think once I clean them up, the ponies themselves and even their hair is in really good condition. So I'm really happy about these. I'm like really, really happy about these. So, and the fact that I was able to get both of them together. Love that. Okay, let's keep this going. So I think the rest of these are ponies that I do not have. Well, 2 of them I'm once again not 100% confident, but I'm pretty sure I don't have. I'll talk about when I get to them. But this next one I know I don't have. Dang it, now I say that and like maybe there was a haul that I got one and I'm forgetting, but I highly doubt it. This is one of the merry-go-round ponies. I've been looking for these. I really like them. I didn't care for them when I was a kid because I didn't like the molded on saddle. but now that I'm older, I do like it. But anyway, merry-go-round ponies. This one is Flower Bouquet. So yeah, super cute. I do have one other, and it is Sunny Bunch. That is the pinkish purple one with lime green hair. Love that one. Probably one of my favorites from this lineup. But yeah, so now I have 2 of the merry-go-round ponies. I just need to get the other ones. I really want Diamond Dreams. Diamond Dreams is a really fun color combination. Yellow with like coral red hair. And I want all of them, but I also really want Sparkler. Purple pony with turquoise hair. Love it. But anyway, and of course I do also want Tassels and Brilliant Blossom. I want all of them. But anyway, so this is Flower Bouquet white pony in the posy pose with the fading pink hair. So you can see the tail is a little bit darker pink and the mane is a little lighter. It is the fading pink hair that fades over time, unfortunately. Picture online, the hair is like very vibrant, but anyway, unfortunately, the way she's posed right now, I think she was in the box for too long, and this leg's pushed back, so she's not standing up very well. So I'm just going to lean her against Mirror Mirror for right now. I'm going to put her in boiling water at some point, and hopefully her body will like go back to the position it was supposed to be, so that way she can stand up better. Okay, so next up is a gimmick pony. It is one that I've decided that, like, even though on dolls I'm not a fan of gimmicks, like when they have weird articulation because they do one thing specifically and that's it. Not a huge fan of those on dolls, but for some reason on G1 ponies, I love them. So like this is one of the Happy Tails ponies. And this one, who is this? I'm sorry, this is not a Happy Tails pony. It is a Dance and Prance pony. I was looking up the wrong category. Haha, there we go. Okay, yes, so this is a Dance and Prance pony. The Happy Tails ponies, you squeeze them right here and their tail flips around. This is a Dance and Prance pony, so they have this knob right here and you turn it and she does work kind of. Oh, it works really well actually. So you're supposed to turn this and then set it down and, so this is what I'm talking about. It works kind of, but let me, come on. There we go, whatever. She sounds like a helicopter, but basically it's supposed to like do that and it does it pretty well. It just keeps getting caught or something. I don't know, the mechanism inside is like funky, but it works technically, but that's supposed to spin around and then she kind of like vibrates and moves around like this, like she's dancing. So that was the whole gimmick with this pony line. She's super cute. Now that I have her, I bought her because I was pretty sure I don't have her. I do have a couple of them, like I know for a fact I have Player, and I believe I have DJ. Oh no, oh maybe I don't have DJ, but I think I have Twirler. I have Twirler and I have Player. I might have, this one is Songster, and now that I'm looking at it, I might have it because I remember this cutie mark with the microphone, so I don't know if I actually have this one or not. I thought I did not, but I'll have to check my collection. But yeah, I think I have, there's a small chance I have this one, but either way, love these ponies. Love that she still kind of works. This next one, let's see here. I've got all of the identified things pulled up in tabs. Oh, let's look at this one. This is another one that like I was pretty sure that I don't have because I wanted her and I've been looking for her for a while. But then now that I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if I bought her on eBay at one point. I will have to go back and watch some of my eBay hauls to know for sure. But I don't think I have this one. This one is Blueberry Basket. This is from the Sweetberry ponies. And Blueberry Basket is one of the ones that are a little harder to find or a little bit more expensive for some reason online. But yeah, I've been looking for this pony for a while. And I'm so happy to have found her in the wild at a flea market. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I don't have her, but I have to go back and check. Either way, if I did, I got it online and I'm happy. I would rather keep this one because I found this one at the flea market. So this is Blueberry Basket. Obviously, her cutie mark is a blueberry basket of blueberries. She is dirty. Her hair is the curly hair that gets frizzy, but I think I'll be able to clean her up pretty well. her paint looks pretty good overall, and I'm really excited for her. I love the monochromatic look. She's so pretty, and I'm so happy to have her. I was looking at the Sweet Berry ponies, and I think I have almost all of them now, because I know that I have Boysenberry Pie. I have 2 because I accidentally bought a second one. I know that I have Cherry Treats, but I think the Cherry Treats I have is really discolored. So I'm going to try to do the Salon 40 cream method. Hopefully I can brighten her up, but I want her like in a better condition if I can find her. I don't remember if I have Cranberry Muffins, but I know I don't have Strawberry Surprise. I really want her. And I think I have Raspberry Jam. But I could be wrong. I don't know. I want them all. I want them all. So let's go ahead and put her there. Okay, so next up, let's look at the Princess Pony. Oh my gosh. Ah! Okay, so this is a Princess Pony from the second wave of Princess Ponies from year 6, so 1987 to 1988. And this is Princess Misty. So now, these are not hard to find in the US, but I didn't already have this one. But yeah, I love this one. I was looking through the ponies to pick up, and I decided to get this one. Like I said, these ones are not hard to find in the US, but I think they were only released in the US, or I don't know. But anyway, I actually picked this one up as a gift for a friend of mine. So I'm going to be sending this to that friend, but eventually I'll see if I can, hopefully, like I said, I've seen these in person before, I just haven't bought them. I think because at the time the price was a little too expensive and I didn't want to pay that. But this one was from the same vendor, so $10 or technically $8. So I was happy with this price, but I did decide that I'm gonna send this one as a gift to a friend. But it's still fun to find her in person at the flea market nonetheless. And I don't have her, so I need to get another one so I can keep it in my collection. But yeah, she is really pretty and it's really exciting. Then I found this one, which I do not have. I know for a fact I don't have this one. I have the character, but just not this version of the character. So this one is Firefly, but not in the Firefly pose. Okay, hold on. I need to make a little bit of room here. She's not in the Firefly pose. What? The Firefly pose. She's in the Surprise pose, and her coloring is darker. Slightly darker pink, darker blue hair. I think I prefer this one a little more. Also, I think her cutie mark is a little lighter, or maybe it's the same, I don't know. But different pose. But yeah, this is a special Firefly that came with a VHS tape of, I don't know if it was one of the movies, or if it was just an episode of My Little Pony, like the original cartoon. But yeah, so it's different from the original Firefly, because the original Firefly was in, oh, I have this one back here I could show you. The totally rad one we can compare to. But the original Firefly was in this pose. So this one, see how it's like kind of looking shy off to the side? This is the Surprise pose. Actually, this is a good chance for me to compare them too. Because I was just thinking when I reviewed these the other day, I was thinking, oh wow, her colors are a lot more vibrant. And I didn't say it, I should have said it in that video. But I was thinking to myself, oh, she's like that other Fluttershy that came with the VHS tape because she has darker colors or more vibrant colors. Now I have that one. That is so weird because I literally, I don't know when this video went up on my channel in comparison to this one that you're watching right now, but I filmed this one yesterday. And I'm filming this one obviously right now today, obviously because anyway, whatever. But it's just so funny that I was literally just thinking about this one when I was reviewing this, and I find it today at the flea market. That is wild to me. But anyway, yeah, this is Firefly. I almost said Surprise. This is Firefly, and I think I like this Firefly a little bit more than the original Firefly. I just prefer this pose personally. Also, I like the colors. Like, her darker color scheme is really pretty to me, and I actually really like it. Okay, so last but certainly not least, probably the one I'm the most excited from this vendor, is a Precious Pocket Pony. I can't believe I found this, and this is the one that I was talking about that's like I'm happy to pay $10 for this one. And a couple of these others too. But like, I was so surprised, like, to find it, especially in such good condition. So I have, well, technically two, but they're both the same character. I have one other Precious Pocket pony, and I have her 2 times, but one of them is a bait pony. The pocket is missing completely. Her hair is cut. She was drawn on. I'm going to customize her. But the other one that I have, I think I got in an eBay lot, and that one also, like, it's the same one. It's Bunny Hop. That's the one I have already. She's still not in the greatest condition, but she's okay. But she is missing the charm. So the gimmick with these ponies, here she is, by the way. The gimmick with these ponies is they have a 3D cutie mark. It is only on one side. It's one of the only G1 My Little Ponies that don't have a cutie mark on their other side. So yeah, it's blank flank. But they have a 3D cutie mark with a little charm on the end of a string, and the cutie mark is a pocket, and like, it's different for each of them. So for example, Bunny Hop has a top hat, and the charm is a little bunny, like a white rabbit, because like a magician pulling the rabbit out of the hat. You know, it's like that. This one, this is Lil Pocket, by the way. The name is Lil Pocket, Lil Pocket. And it's a piggy bank. Like, how cute is that? It's a little piggy bank, and the charm, a coin, it's a penny. So it's a penny bank with a penny, and it goes in just like that. So cute. Like, I've never been a huge fan of gimmicks like this, except in this case, this I am obsessed with. I love it so much. But yeah, it's incredibly rare to find a Precious Pocket pony with the charm still attached. Usually this is gone because I guess they're delicate or something. So the fact that I found her in such good condition with the charm and the pocket still intact, I was so excited. I also really love her colors. Like, she's light blue, turquoise, and coral colored hair. She has 2 different hair types though. Like, the turquoise is curly and her coral color, peachy, whatever, is straight. So that's kind of interesting. But either way, she's so pretty. But yeah, this was definitely an exciting find for today. Oh my gosh, wow. Today was insane. This was a humongous haul. I've got this, and then all the other ones that before this, they're all on the ground over here, so that way I could make room for these. But this is probably my biggest haul that I've had from a flea market, at least from the Sacramento Antique Fair. I can't believe my luck today was so incredibly good. Like, this was a really, really good haul, especially the things I am not ashamed to say that I'm the most excited for is literally, where is it? These two, the Precious Pocket pony with the little charm still. I'm so incredibly excited for that one. But this is probably my favorite find of the day. This Princess Baby Sparkle, like, I genuinely never thought that I would have this in my collection because sometimes she pops up online for a decent price, you know? So I was like, maybe I'll just give in and pay, if I find a listing in a good condition at a slightly lower price, then I, might buy that one. But you cannot beat getting a pony like this for $5. That is wild. I am so excited. And I'm just more happy to finally have her in my collection than anything. But yeah, today was a really fun flea market day. I had a lot of fun hunting, but also I'm super happy with my haul today. So anyway, all right. Well, that is going to be it for me. I need to get going. It's lunchtime and I'm hungry. So I'm going to go eat something. But thank you so much for hanging out with me today while I went to the flea market. If you haven't already, don't forget to answer the question of the day in the comments, which is, if you celebrate Christmas, when do you start decorating for Christmas? Are you November 1st? The day after Thanksgiving? Are you a procrastinator and wait till a couple days before Christmas to decorate? Let me know down in the comment section. Me, I am I'm a firm believer in the day after Thanksgiving. For me, Thanksgiving is day one of Christmas, and then it's Christmas season officially after that. However, this year I kind of want to start decorating early. I will admit that I am tempted to be one of those memes where it's like October 31st, Halloween, November 1st, Christmas, it's time. My voice, I don't know. Anyway, all right, I'm going to go. Thanks again so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hype the video if you can, because it really helps out my channel. And I will see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.